I'm Nick Rafferty, co-founder and Chief Product Evangelist for SureCloud. So we're really excited to announce our partnership with Specsavers. I think two things that we found which are really important to the success that we're going to have in the future together. One was around our fit from a technology and objective on Specsavers' side perspective, but the second is around the cultural fit between our people. I think it's a great partnership. We're really looking forward to making it a success.
Hi, I'm Neil Harrison. I work for Specsavers and I'm the Head of Cyber Risk and Assurance. Yes, Specsavers is a family-run business. It operates over 2,700 stores in 10 different regions. It has over 43,500 employees, and it aims to offer best value optometry and audiology services. We wanted a platform that enabled us to have full governance, risk and compliance functionality across a global region. We also wanted it to be able to enable us to make informed based decisions on our risk mitigation and governance. And thirdly, we wanted to make sure it would allow us to maintain our regulatory compliance with our external regulators. Well, we met at a security conference in July 2024. When we visited the store, we were greeted by Matt, who's one of their product leads. Matt took us through the capabilities of the platform. At the time, we were interested in risk management, third-party assurance, and also sort of compliance and controls assurance. He took us through all the tool, went through the capabilities, and gave us that sort of confidence that this was a platform that was suitable for our requirements at the time. Following the conference we had in July, SureCloud came to our offices. Nick Rafferty, their co-founder, presented their future roadmap of the product. This showed that they were adding additional capabilities and had that sort of forward future planning look around the platform, which gave us confidence that this was an organisation that continues to develop and evolve their product. I found it very refreshing. There wasn't any of the sort of sales push to just sort of take a sale and bring us on as a customer. It was more around listening to our requirements, our needs, and our future strategy for our sort of risk management maturity that we wanted to put in place, taking that way and then coming back to us with ideas and solutions to accommodate. One of the benefits I noticed was that they were constantly almost like pushing us along to make sure that the project sort of continued. They would continue to ask questions and continue to stay on top of any of the organisational logistics around everything. The next part that was done is they took away a sort of like a vision we had for the product and built this into the platform with all our regional different locations globally, and then inserted it with sort of dummy data and risk information that was used. Following on from that, we attended a Gartner conference in September where a couple of our senior managers also got to view the platform, and they were impressed with how they saw what basically looked like Specsavers' environment being replayed back to them within the tool. I think one of the key things we noticed in the tooling was that it was very configurationable. Different options could be added. It wasn't going to involve like another load of money needing to be paid out each time you wanted something changed. So this sort of flexibility allowed a lot of our own team to be able to go in and make changes to the platform rather than it being coded or developed or paid for each time. So that sort of gave us a level of confidence that should things change in the future, we had the flexibility to make those changes. User experience is very important to us because the tool is used outside of just risk management and risk practitioners. Other parts of the business integrate with the tool, so it was important that we had a simplistic to use platform that all parts of the business could engage with going forward. I think one of the importance of things you have with risk management is all about trying to inform you where your key risks are and what sort of remediation is applicable to the risks that you're presented with, and that's where the data-driven sort of decisions that can come out of a platform like SureCloud have helped our risk owners alike work out where they need to spend their money and get the best investment on implementing those controls. The collaboration's been very good. Rather than it feel like an external company, they almost feel like colleagues across our own teams. We have a lot of sort of regular interaction with the SureCloud team. Problems and issues that have come about through our user acceptance testing have been logged and quickly remediated. Also something we had present was a clear project plan and delivery around timescales, and this allowed us to sort of report back to senior management on when things were likely to land and what sort of resource I needed to allocate from my team to support the upgrades required. Specsavers is on a development path to improve its risk management maturity and a number of controls assurance and other areas. So I think the scalability of the platform, the fact you've got third-party risk assurance functions within inside it, risk management, controls assurance, compliance, a whole number of tools put together that enables us to sort of implement those various maturity things I mentioned earlier in the right order and support each other. I think it was the fact that rather than have a product told to us and this is what you've got to have, it was the case that it was highly customizable. They listened to our requirements, our sort of future roadmap and plan of how we wanted to implement risk management across a global organisation. This was sort of configured and demonstrated to us. That's some of the areas. The others I think is the flexibility within the platform, the ability to modify things, change things and customise things how you want. Yes, from what we've understood so far, we've noticed how the fact that the product continues to evolve. There's always like a product roadmap of things taking place, improvements taking place, and these are based on customer feedback. So we noticed ourselves from our UAT testing there's a number of areas we thought could have an additional feature added, and we were happy to find that was already in their roadmap and plans. So based on the fact that they listen to customers' feedback and build that into their platform and learn from those things, I'd recommend them based on that. I think it would be to really interrogate the product that you're looking for, making sure it's flexible and accommodate your now and future needs, because you may start off with just risk management. In the future you might need to add audit, autonomous auditing controls, assurance activity, third party and all the rest.
Your business assured.